We've got free activities here in the great outdoors for the young people, and they can join in any time. They can stay the whole session, or they can go to multiple sites as well. And it's totally free, and they can be creative as much as they like. They can enjoy sports activities or arts and crafts. It's entirely up to them, and in some cases they actually design their own little circuits as well, so they can be as creative and do what they like basically. I think it's fresh air and gets a lot of young people away from the laptops, so it's actually real fun, getting a bit mucky if necessary as well, but it's also fresh air and healthy, I think, more than anything, and it's totally flexible as well. It's led by the young people.
We're having a lot of fun, and we're showing kids how to play the Brazilian way. Well, we've got some of our coaches are showing some of the children how we coach children in our sessions in Brazilian soccer schools. We're having lots of fun games, and hopefully at the end of it they'll play some little matches. We just want everyone to be involved. We're coaching children from sort of grassroots all the way up to elite players. So we've got a lot of experience. We've been here 5 years now and we're really enjoying it. It's a great opportunity for kids to not just get involved in football, but to have a good sporting experience, because we look at the whole child. We're not just looking at football on its own, and we've had a lot of success with our kids, and we just love working with them, and we've got some fantastic coaches, and we'd just like people to come and join in with us.
Every Tuesday we have lots of girls come along to do football training. At the moment we have one team, but we're just starting to take on a lot of the younger group. As you can see tonight, we've got a turnout of probably about 15, 16 younger girls, with the aim to start up some younger teams. Anybody from the age of 4 to 18. We want to be all inclusive. Disabilities don't matter either. We will always incorporate them in some way or another. Not all just about football, it's about building their confidence, giving them a sense of ownership, and really making their personalities grow. We have had girls that come along that don't necessarily want to play football, but they want to be involved. So we get them involved in other things, like they maybe will come along and do some administration for us. If we have an open day, they'll come along and they'll sort of pal up with one of the younger girls just to make sure they're okay. So there's lots of things that they can do within the club. It doesn't necessarily have to be that they have to play football. Some of them just want to train and stay healthy. They don't necessarily want to play football. So, there are opportunities for everybody.
I've been part of the team for 2.5 years now. Just getting out. I love to get out. I love to play football, and I find it really fun. I'd recommend it to anyone.
I think it gives them a sense of responsibility. Very passionate about the girls. They have a lot of say in the club. They chose their kit. They actually designed the logo. They chose the name. They chose the colour of the kit, the tracksuits and everything. So it's basically their club.
This is the Hatfield one-stop shop. It's a Youth Connections project, and it is what it says it is. It's a one-stop shop, which means that young people can come in here and they can get information, advice and guidance on a range of things. Primarily it's to do with jobs, careers, training, school, college, etc., etc. And then secondly on a range of health issues, be it drugs or sexual health. And also we host and manage a counselling service for young people. And all these services are free. It's run by Hertfordshire County Council's Youth Connection Service, which combines the positive activities, which is youth clubs, adventure centres, outdoor education, things like youth councils, youth parliament, a a range of things which you would recognise as positive activities. Our main aim when they come in is to ensure that they feel comfortable and that they know that it's a confidential service. Once 14 or 15-year-olds being in, regardless of what they're coming for, they will have no hesitation in coming in again because they recognise that it's, if you like, what's the term, user-friendly. There we are.
The Academy offers playing opportunities for people who want to come and develop their tennis skills and perform the highest level they can. And for some of them that may involve reaching elite levels, and for others it may may involve reaching a level that's good for their potential. Being part of the Academy is more linked to the commitment levels that people are willing to invest in their tennis. So if somebody's willing to invest a lot of time into improving their skills and improving their performance, then they'll be welcome at the Academy.
My next door neighbour played, and he was older than me, and I wanted to copy him.
Depending on age, it can be pretty time consuming. Some of these players are playing most days and up to a full-time schedule.
This is the second squad of the day, so we have a squad in the morning and this is the afternoon squad. So we're just about to start playing for 2 hours. We train 2 till 4 and then we have a fitness session 4 till 5. It's 2 squads a day, 5 days a week, so that's about 30 hours a week.
Advice I give to anyone really who's interested in sport is have a go. Just come along, have a go. Contact us and we can sort out opportunities for people to play, to be coached, to go on courses, to be competitive. There's a whole range of opportunities available to people and they need just to ask.
Well, I first started from being asked by doing a district sport, so I was asked to join the club and sports hall and some outdoor athletics, and it just started from there really. I probably about 9 or 10 and just built my way up and went from a more middle distance background to sprinting. It's quite fun when you get some good people in your training group. You can definitely tell when certain people aren't here that the whole group sort of doesn't work well together, so yeah, it's good when everyone's around and it's nice to make friends down there as well. So. I do 400 metres, so I do some sprints as well, but mainly long sprints. So. I usually train Tuesdays and Thursdays and sometimes on the weekend, but I've had a bit of an injury lately so I haven't been training for a few months, but look to train about 3 or 4 times a week. Don't expect to get too much too soon, because if you come down here thinking you're going to be the best and then suddenly you realise there's a lot of quick people around, and especially when you go to the bigger competitions there's a lot of people that are a lot bigger than you, and yeah, so you just have to keep at it. You can't give up within a few months, you have to do it for years to really make the most of it. So yeah, just keep going, and once you get your friends it's more fun, so you have to keep at it.
We run mini and junior rugby right away from under 7s all the way through to Colts, which is under 19s, and including in our junior section we also have girls rugby teams at under 15 and under 18s. It is a physical sport. We are playing outdoors in the big wide open spaces, and I think the health benefits speak for themselves in terms of improved fitness. They need to be prepared to get involved, prepared to get muddy. It is a winter sport after all, and occasionally prepared to get cold. Other than that, rugby is very much a game for all shapes and sizes, so they don't have to be the biggest, strongest kid in the class. We teach them about passing, running, movement, evasion, support of the ball carrier, teammates, etc. And it's very much about a team environment, and that in itself has many benefits in terms of personal, social development as well as physical well-being.
Well, I joined after the World Cup in 2003, after that inspiring show by England. So Dad got me into it and been a member ever since. I see a lot of players out of training. It's not just training that we see each other, and it's a really social club. Like, just come down here when the rugby's on, watch it in the clubhouse. Yeah. Well, it could suit anyone. I mean, rugby's a sport for anyone. I mean, I was 4 foot something when I joined, little small boy, and they found a position for me straight away, and I just got into it straight away. A lot of people won't be doing anything in the summer, just sitting on the backside through the summer, and all of us are down there keeping fit, so it's good.
So it's a very informal environment. Come along, get involved.
This is called Space, and it's a community centre, and it involves also a youth club as well, and a credit union, and also CAB as well, and the mother and toddler group. So it's quite diverse, really. Basically, it's called informal learning. So like they come here on their own terms, basically, and they come here to use Facebook, interact with other children from different schools. We have a variety of different things for them. We have the Wii, Guitar Hero, they also can do their homework. Facebook is very popular here. Pool as well. Everything really. We also do things like cooking and different programs as well, which we do on different sort of times. Like once a week we'll do like some sort of arts and crafts or cooking and such and such. We work mainly with the 11 to 13-year-old group, which is the after school club, and we also have the 14 to 19, which is from 7 till 9. So this runs from like 4 till 6 o'clock. I like the fact that it's an amazing project that's going on, and at the end of the day, like the children need this place, and I really have a real passion for them. They can come out, chill out with their friends, learn things, as well as make new friends, and it's diverse. So I think I like that. I like the fact that anyone can actually come here.
I like badminton is because it's really good because you can like go to different tournaments and everything, and go in doubles and join teams. It's really fun. Like if you do a really good point, everybody claps, and you get courage.
Like, it's such a nice atmosphere. Everyone's so friendly, and it gets on really well. And there are so many like different abilities, so you can play against anyone, and that's how you really improve, by playing everyone. So I love it here. So you don't need to be great, you can be anything and just come along. I'd never played properly before when I came.
Any sport's got to be fun. So if you're not enjoying it, it's not really going to be very healthy for you. So you've got to do something you like. So for badminton, you've got to be really fit. You've got to be able to cover all the 4 points of the court very fast. It's an explosive game. We say that you have to leap like a panther to be able to get to the shuttle. And you'll see people doing jump smashes and jump clears. So you need lots of power in your legs for that. And that's what they spend a lot of time practicing, is getting really fit for. And for endurance. Some of the matches go on all day, 12 hours a day. Sometimes you start at 9 o'clock in the morning and not finish until 9 o'clock at night. So you need stamina as well.
If you lose a point, still say, I can do this. Believe in yourself.
Join a club and go for it, because it's not really scary. I don't think it is. And yeah, you don't need to be good to do it. Anyone can. And that's why badminton's a really great sport, because all you need is a racket.
I've been coming here for 3 years, but I've been fencing for 5 years.
I've been coming for the same set, but I've been fencing 4 years. It's very hot.
Yeah, there's a lot of it. It's quite thick, and the masks can get quite uncomfy sometimes if you're wearing them for a long time, but it's fine. I take part in competitions, which are great fun because you get to meet loads of other people and raise your standard quite a bit. But yeah, I'd like to take part in more national competitions maybe, because I've done county. It'd be good to do some more. Hopefully I'll get somewhere. But no, it'd be good. You go to competitions to improve and come to clubs to improve, so hopefully I'll get somewhere one day. It's great fun, and also it's kind of sporty, so it's good for your health and stuff.
It's really good fun. You meet lots of new friends, and it's a really unusual sport to do.
There's no point trying, why do you live? You might as well take the life as a gift. You tried and you tried what you should have gave in. This life is too little to be wasted on this.
I've been working with music for around 10 years, but I've been working with music with young people for about 2.5 years. Young people between the ages of 13 and 19 can use the studio basically for free, just need to pay their subs, which is only 70p, so it's a small price to pay to use a professional recording studio. Monday nights we're also open to 11 to 13 year olds. We get people wanting to record rapping, we get bands, we get singers. It's good when I get people in here that have written their own tracks because it's more personal to them.
Life is a game that's meant to be played. Don't play it well, life will fade. There's no point trying, why do you live? You might as well take what life has to give. You're trying and you're trying what you should have gave in.
I'd say to anyone who's a bit unsure about getting in here, just come along, maybe watch a session with other people taking place and then see how you feel. You know, you might want to get involved but not sure what your role would be, whether you do some singing or production. There's certainly a lot of roles for people that could be used here, so I'd say to anyone that's got talent or interest, you might as well come and have a go because it's a good opportunity.
It's an opportunity to come out, learn a little bit about, something a little bit different, learn the frills and spills of motorcycling, get a little bit of the safety aspect, the maintenance, meet other people who've got a like-minded attitude about it. Just great opportunity. At the present moment in time, we've got about probably 2-3 motorcycles which in constant need of maintenance, which we're trying to get across to the guys and the girls that are working here, coming up every sort of Tuesday and Thursday. And a little bit of maintenance, and then at the end of the day, at the end of the evening, hopefully we get out and we do a bit of riding and stuff like that. It's good fun. So they're coming along. We're trying to teach them a little bit of maintenance, a little bit about life skills that goes with the motorcycle interests that they carry. They obviously get to ride bikes. A lot of them can ride bikes probably a lot better than me, even with all the years of experience that I've got. But what I do possess is the maintenance, mechanical side, and just general sort of attitude towards life and people that you can apply through their interest in motorcycles.
Dance. You get to do dance and drumming.
It's a multicultural event, but everyone is free to come. They've got their own skills, they show their skills. It's a matter of sharing ideas and skills. These things that I've been growing up doing, playing drums back home, you have this idea of saying, okay, can we have a multicultural drumming session whereby it's open to everybody to come from all different walks of life, to teach them how we do our stuff of drumming, mixing up with everyone.
Yeah, it's very fun and exciting. And you get to dance. The drumming are loud and sometimes you get to do it on your own, then the next person does it.
And you learn how to do drums. And you learn
but sometimes when I forget, I let someone else do
it. You'll be turning and shading, you can name it. It's just good as someone is going to the gym. By the time we get home, you'll be exhausted. But if you do it like on every week, then you get used. Then you'll be starting to enjoy it, and you'll be knowing the rhythms and all these set pieces. Then it'll become easy. There's always a beginning in everything, right? You might find it very complicated if you've never tried, but it's always advisable to try and see. We are here to teach and help. No one is perfect, so it's a matter of you come, you learn the style, you learn the basics, then gradually you end up there. You'll be the master. Then one day you'll be as well teaching people.